Alright, let's see how this goes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to me learning how to draw with GIMP, with a month-old drawing tablet. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm making, except for the fact that I'm making art for my friend. Hopefully she'll appreciate it as a birthday present. So let's see. We have where do we have the reference for this picture? Was it in, I think it was in downloads, yeah. Let's see. I can theoretically add it here. Let's see, this should be big enough. For people to have a reference for the picture. They stop by. And let's go. Let's try making... You know what, let's first try by cleaning up the line art, because I know that I've made a lot of mistakes on that. So let's do... No, refined line art with legs. Maybe try to do smooth stroke, quality, and weight. No, that's too much. I mean, I probably have to clean up. Oh, I have multiple layers here. Oh my god. This might be good. Line art feet. Oh no, this is too large. Let's do 8 pixels. Hardness. What's spacing? That's what's making it. Yeah, that's what's making it lighter. Okay. Oh, there's a line beneath that. No. Okay, let's do it this way. Maybe. That could kind of work. And clean up. Damn, how do feet look? There should be like a bump here. And was it higher or lower? Let's see. Remembering any sort of anatomy, Mission Impossible. Zig up body. So the outside has bone slightly lower. which would make it say this is how the food goes. And then there should be no, there should be this, but make it maybe. How do I diffuse those things? Is it with airbrush? Okay, this might work. Let's try it this way. Oh, that's maybe this is how the nope. If no one understands, I have no idea how human anatomy works. So let's see. Maybe like here would kind of work, but probably as a paintbrush with less hardness. Okay, and this should probably be removed. And there should be a lighter. No, wait, nope, nope. I'm just gonna leave it this way. I am not touching this with a 10 full. Maybe just cleaning up this and this. Okay, my reference is here. Oh, hello. What's up, is it Miyuki? Enjoy yourself, enjoy your stay, and hopefully all the audio levels are relatively balanced. Hell yeah. You from the US, I'm guessing, by the, or from Americas by the time you've woken up, unless you're a night owl. Night owl. Yeah. I need to speak a little bit louder. Oh my god. I wish. No, no, no. I wish I could wake up at this time of the day. If I did that, I wouldn't be able to go to work usually. My boss would absolutely put me in a would absolutely lynch me if I got used to type of this type of hour. Oh, okay. Understood. Do you want to talk about it, or do you just want to chill and listen to music? I don't know if it's... Okay, that's fine. But yeah, if if due to health issues you cannot go to work, yeah, that makes sense. I know a couple of people that have that have similar issues that they cannot visit work due to that, but but a friend that has like major health problems. He still is the breadwinner of the family. Somehow he's able to do a lot of work. Oh, yeah, I need to speak louder and speak directly into the microphone. Sorry, it's about 3 centimeters away from my mouth. I can look at it, but just a sec. Property. So, hmm. Maybe. Can I increase it above 100%? Let's see. Okay, does this work? Advanced audio. It should be technically working. Let's do 150%. Maybe that will actually work. Let me check it out. Mm-hmm. There's a Twitch. Okay. Yeah, it should be kind of working. I'll try adding a little bit more volume. So to 200%. Okay. This could theoretically work better. Oh, hell yeah. That's great. Thank you. I didn't realize that I can actually change it in OBS. Because this microphone, I'm used to this microphone being a little bit more silent from Discord calls and such. So I wasn't exactly sure how to boost it. I used different software in order to do that before, but it usually ended up with the microphone being a little bit weird and choppy. Yeah, thank you very much. That probably means that I don't have to have it directly in front of my mouth. I am from Czech Republic. That's why the heavy Slavic accent. That's feet, that's like belts. Yeah, basically. I mean, the country is relatively beautiful. The people here are really nice. But man, everything is a little bit way too expensive. Where the hell is the pen? Since we have our own currency and everything like that. Just one there with my parents. Yeah, I actually quit smoking quite a short while ago, so I mean that's about it about the smoking, but the cigarettes, I don't know how expensive they are in Germany. I never started. Oh yeah, that's the best thing. That's the best way how to do it. It's realistically so expensive. Yeah, you said your parents, right? Behind the borders. Yeah, you went there with your parents, so I'm guessing that your parents smoke and you're just passive smoker due to that. Oh, as far as I know, the prices weren't worth the. You mean the prices in Czech Republic after the euro came, or what exactly? I'm not exactly sure what you're trying to say by that. No, this doesn't look good enough. Let's try. Yeah, it became more like yeah. Like we still have Czech crowns, but the prices on everything have gone so far up that it's no longer as viable for people from countries around us to go visit and go for just shopping. I don't know whether you people go to Poland for those things. Still cheaper, but not worth the effort to get there. Yeah. I know that some people, at least it used to be. I haven't done that because it's a lot of work just to go for shopping. But a lot of people here go to Poland, or used to go to Poland, and buy cheaper food or cheaper clothing quite often. Yeah, see. Now to figure out which layer that's on. Just a sec. Huh. Yeah, but someday they stopped it. Oh, really seen much of your country. Yeah, I mean, the nature is really beautiful. The historical cities and the historical parts of the country are beautiful in general. The people are really nice. However, not everyone speaks a different language. Not everyone speaks English or German. Even though we have it in schools for quite a long time, people just don't seem to care enough. What did I want? I wanted to try to add a color to the skirt. I have no idea how to do that. Color skirt. But as I said, well, people along the border at least. Yeah, along the border definitely, but from my experience, like even though people learn, uh, even though it's mandatory to learn German or English in a lot of the country, people just don't remember it. I have learned German language for mm, like 4 5 years. I don't remember much of it, sadly. I would love to, but it just at that time wasn't a language for me, and after that it became really difficult to learn. It's this color. Well, you don't use it. It's not exactly like that. I don't. For example, I haven't spoken Russian in 3 years or maybe more than that. I learned it on my own just to learn a language, and I still kind of remember it, still am able to roughly speak it, though it's not as easy as it used to be before, but it's not exactly the hardest thing on earth. Also, the thing is that shit, that Russian language is another Slavic language, which makes it a little bit easier to just learn and get used to in general. Not done, not used, not gone yet. I'm learning Japanese. Oh, that's great. Are you learning it to watch Japanese anime straight from the source, or just because you want to visit there, or what's the reason? I was trying to do that, but yeah, I didn't have enough patience at that time. So now, now we're learning how to draw. Mainly for what video games do you play? What JRPGs? I'm guessing. So many. Oh, never released in English. Are they visual novels? Are they one of those? Are they those dirty visual novels? I don't judge, don't worry. I'm not gonna tell on you to your parents as well. But I don't think I've heard anyone learn Japanese for visual novels so far. It's more about. Oh, didn't play many visual novels. More about RPGs, but also other games. I have plenty on my DS. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool though. At least it's a good motivator. So you get to. Uh, I mean, you get to play games, but most importantly, you get to learn another language, which we have a saying that how many languages you know is how many times you're a person. So speaking a lot of different languages is it's an honorable thing to do. Oh, and did you understand it in full Japanese? Trying to read the story was too exhausting. I mean, sure, if you don't fully understand the language, it can be exhausting. But did you, or were you able to actually read it? Because that's really cool. It's enough to get the system and all and get through the game, but I actually skipped. Oh no! I mean, look, I don't want to bash on Digimon, but it was just Digimon. Okay, no, that's not a nice thing to say, to be honest. But your level is still low. Yeah, I mean, you'll eventually learn the language, so it's not like it's that much of a problem that you weren't like 100% successful on your first try. You'll come around and learn it, and then you'll be able to fluently either speak in it or fluently read it. Yeah, I want to I those are like things that are on my to-do list for the future. Learning also I want to learn in the future how to speak or at least read Japanese. That would be kind of cool. For me it's more for the manga or for the anime because I'm lazy to read like completely. But uh, 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 but I've wanted to study since I was around in high school or something like that and never got to it completely. You prefer watching anime in German? to be fair, I've seen a bunch of people, a bunch of dubs in German language. We here used to have. I'm not exactly sure if we still have it, but we used to have a lot of TV shows in German, like still the German overdub. It's about to here. No. Let's try it till here. As I watch stuff with my friend, it wouldn't be much use that I would understand. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I wanted to find a silver lining on that, but yeah, if you watch it with someone else and they don't understand it, you can try motivating your friend into learning Japanese. Maybe learn it with him. That could be a fun, like, pastime activity, learning it together and having a little bit of fun with it. Games sometimes. Watching movies or stuff. Yeah, yeah, I mean, understandable. I tried watching some things with my friend in German. We we sort of understand German language both to a degree, but not enough to be able to either translate it for each other or to be able to understand the story well enough. So we ended up dropping the show that we were watching. I think we were watching the new Cowboy Bebop in German. Just because we're apparently bit masochistic. Hey, it's we were trying to we were trying to learn. We didn't succeed, but there's nothing wrong about that. And it's natural. I mean, most people in my school could not really speak or understand English. Though we had it in school since third class, school alone is not enough. Oh, definitely. It's at least for me, it was easiest to learn by at least easiest to learn the Russian language by speaking with Russian natives in that language, and by changing, like, I changed my phone language, watched memes in Russian, watched movies in Russian and things like that. It made the learning process way easier. It still took me about 1.5, maybe 2 years. Yeah, you had to play games in English. Makes sense. This smudge, is that what I want? Yes. Smaller smudging. School is far away from immersing. Yeah, definitely. I mean, they at least, the schools at least give you some, like, basic basic understanding of how to learn the language, of the grammar and things that you would not necessarily learn on your own. And that also kind of helps with everything. But yeah, school could use a little bit of help in that regard. If you don't improve it on your own, you will just forget it and that's it. I mean, there's definitely some things that I still remember from German, but yeah, definitely. There's a lot of things that I definitely have forgotten over the time. What color is this? Here. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm drawing from reference, that's why I mean with a reference that, oh right, I put it on screen, right? Yeah, I put it on screen. My, will it look good? No, it won't, but I can try it. If you know where these references are totally, yeah. Oh yeah, I absolutely know. Also, some people I know use mannequins. I'm not sure whether it's frowned upon by some people. You probably do have like masochists that are like, "Oh no, that's cheating. You don't think of the pose yourself. You just use a mannequin to pose it and it's no longer your creation." I know there are people going cheating or say you're not good if you need references. What a bullshit. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you should be able to draw as much as you can by yourself from your own imagination, but if you're drawing something specific, something concrete, well, what are you going to are you going to make up a thing that already exists? No. That doesn't seem viable for me. Yeah, yeah, I won't. But thanks. Do you do art or something like that, or just generally know, just general knowledge? 'Cause it's awesome if you are advanced enough to build up characters or whatever you want to draw. Doesn't mean you shouldn't use references. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Did you like study art or do you draw on your own and I mean learned on your own in your free time? Just oh, that's cool. I got a bunch of people that are self-taught. I mean, I know a bunch of people that are self-taught in terms of drawing, in terms of art, and I'm freaking envious of that because I know it took them so much work. It it's so much effort to learn, and I know that I cannot just fast track it and be like, oh, 2 days of work and I'm done. I'm already good at it. Sadly, doesn't work that way. As most are self-taught. Really? Oh, I know that there's so many snobs in art. There definitely are people that are too snobbish to uh, I mean, about different types of media. I remember For example, TV shows. Uh, I don't know if you know a TV show called MASH. It's from the 70s, I think, but originally the actors that played in it were being criticized. I mean, their work was being criticized for not being movies, for not being a work of art, that it's just slop for the masses. And it ended up being one of the more popular TV shows that ever existed, or at least at in that time period. Uh, but they did receive a lot of shit just for that. Where's eyeballs? Is this head refined? Yeah. New layer, color, eyes. Let's do this. What if you play a role? You're an actor, nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, you say that, but not everyone would agree with you on in this regard. Or is it just pure white? Okay. So many people are so snobbish about these kinds of things. Like, I know in terms of art, a lot of it is being like looked down upon just because it's not a conventional like type of drawing, not like in the historical sense. I'm not sure how to call it, whether to call it historical sense or whether to call it like traditional art. When it's not traditional art, it's usually considered below. Like I think photography was not very accepted for a long time as well. Oh yeah, definitely. Some actors, it doesn't matter. Some actors can act in a movie and still be god awful. So it always depends on how much you try and how much effort you put in. It doesn't matter whether you act in a movie, whether you act in theater, or whether you act in show. You could be the best actor and for some reason choose to act in Big Brother if those people technically are actors. I'm not sure whether that's acted or whether it's uh actual just like random people off the street. You mentioned met really questionable people defending traditional art and treating digital art as devil. That what the fuck? Are you serious with that? That some people treat digital art as the devil? That's kind of crazy. Can't hear the PC does everything for you when drawing digital argument. What exactly is the PC doing for me? The only thing that it does is mix my colors at best and stabilize my hand. Like, great, amazing. I love that. I love that for me, that it stabilizes my hand and mixes my colors, but I would, if it's supposed to do everything for me, then why the hell does my shit look the way it does without training? Like, explain that. And when I first uploaded the pencil drawing on Deviant. Oh, okay. That's no acting. You do both traditional digital. Do you draw with like graphite or do you paint or what kind of traditional methods do you use? And got a message, someone praising you for to change to digital art. For the change to digital art because it's the only art and stuff, and I thought, what's wrong with? Oh, did you get praised for changing from digital art? And then God believer dooming any digital stuff and art and all the gays and other stuff. Ooh, I mean crazy. Some people are crazy. I genuinely enjoy a little bit of crazy talk, just like a casual thing. Just sit there, talk about conspiracy theories. But the moment that you believe it, man, you've lost it if you believe that stuff. Oh yeah, that's not a way to behave. That's true. I mean, to each their own, but if you criticize someone for something so trite and so meaningless as what kind of art medium they use, man, you've lost it. It was really like art comes from God, but digital art is the way of the devil to pull you down to hell and stuff. Yeah, it's the what's it called? The devil in the silicone. The ones and zeros of evil. It was cast down upon us by Satan. To be fair, I would expect that from someone who absolutely hates computers. So, oh yeah, definitely. That's first seeing something like that first time. I imagine would shock someone. Before I saw it, I tried to tell him that both is great and both is art, but after visiting his profile, I just gave up and hoped he never got. Sorry, I'm laughing, but these types of things seem crazy to me, not gonna lie. That's line art head. God damn it. Color mouth. Let's just for now use like a darker red. That could be good, at least for now, and then I'll add like a tongue or something. Wait, is this covering? Yes, it is. This should be underneath here. Before I saw it, I tried to tell him that both is great. Oh yeah, he didn't. I defended Devil's work in the end. Yeah, of course the PC doesn't do your art for you. At least if it's not AI, but that's another topic. Yeah, To be fair, there's a lot of good thing that can come out of AI. I'm curious where it goes in terms of art and stuff, because my expectation for the future is that most places that will adopt it are going to probably be larger corporations, because their art usually already is pretty much soulless, so it doesn't really matter to them. Learning resource for Japanese, someone I can ask. I mean, it depends. Companies usually just want to maximize how much money they get. To them, it doesn't matter who makes it. They just want money. And when you just look at it that way, you'll understand that, oh yeah, it doesn't really matter. They will never give a shit. I really have to go. Oh, so we should stop before we get in. Oh, that's fine. If you need to leave, you're free to go, free to do so. So see you another time. Yeah. Have a great rest of your day as well. Enjoy your time. And thanks for stopping by. Uh, I need to add. Oh, thank you very much. Trying. I haven't drawn in such a long time, so thank you. Okay, see ya. So, color, hair, front. Okay. Let's do this way. Accessories. Where's the... Her hair is uniform on the front, so this will be a little bit easier. Damn it. And I swear to God, I wasn't too nervous, right? Haha. No, it was fun having you here. Thank you. Let's try a little bit of... Does it cover... Oh, thank God. I have at least some understanding of how to set up layers. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be way easier. Oh, until I get to the fact that I probably have some layers set up so incorrectly that it's not gonna be funny. Okay, oh! Oh my gosh, I forgot to check. Thank you for the follow if you're still here, somehow. I'm trying to make sure that I have OBS open in order to figure out whether everything works as it should. Yeah. I'm happy to have had someone stop by. Maybe Maz will actually stop by, who knows? I'll freaking call him out if he doesn't. But I got to fix my audio issues, so thank you. It makes me happy, and I had someone to talk to for a couple of minutes. That one is too large. So let's try this one. Oh, coloring is so much nicer. so great. Better than doing the line art on my own. I have no idea how to draw that one. I can do colors. When I have the colors in front of me, can I do them without that? No way. Maybe I'll even be able to do shading. Oh my gosh. And I need to... Yeah, brain doesn't work. Let's see. Size down. But I hope my friend will appreciate it. I tried to make it so that she'd be happy. Should I yell at my friend to get his butt over here? Like, man, I'm streaming. Get in here and help me. Keep me company. Would that be asshole-ish of me to do? Kind of, maybe. But there's definitely worse things that I could do theoretically. And let's go with a little bit bigger of a brush. That might be too big. And let's see. Well, it's probably going to sound very weird when it comes to different translations. Wait, where's the line art? Here it is. Where's this? Why the hell does the brush size stay relatively the same when going from... Or maybe it's the same actually. I'm going from a paintbrush to eraser. This is a little bit too thick with two C's. And this is... Nope. And do it this way as well. Remove a little bit of color here. So goofy. Oh my god. Sorry. A little bit of a stretch here and there. And a little bit of hydration. Never hurt anyone. What time is it? It's 3. Let's add the other layer. Where's the hair back? Okay, let's try removing the lines that are not going to help me. Wrong one. Hair front, hair back. this is gonna be enough, right? Yeah, no, the brush needs to be a little bit larger. Alejandro. Oh my god, this song is so old. It's actually not the worst thing to keep there. Okay, let's try. Yeah, one day I'll probably learn how to actually control this application like a regular human being. But until that day. Oh, this is definitely not going to be visible. Now I should do this hair color back. Okay, and the colors are the same, right? Yeah, it's still the same. So brushy brush, and let's do this one so that it doesn't end up with me forgetting that, oh yeah, there's a little bit of hair that you forgot to do, and now there's just random lines everywhere. That would be beautiful. I should probably work on there being more layers to work with so that I don't have problems like this in the future. But you know what? For now it somehow works. Don't ask. Won't tell. Probably doesn't. It probably looks like something a child would draw, but it's gonna get there. We have a nice saying that no one who already knows something fell from heaven, meaning you gotta learn, and I do gotta learn for sure. Maybe it will actually be better once it's colored in. Let's see. Is this? Oh yeah. Okay, the layers are actually relatively correctly set, which makes me happy. Someday I'll have to also learn how to use how to set up different not sizes, different settings for the drawing tablet, because I'm sure as shit that I should be able to have different pressures available. which I have not done yet, so that's advanced advanced classes. Yeah. How did I paint this? Uh, I'm paint dry. Okay, I'll paint in the parts that I have a clue of what's going on there, and then I'll try to figure out what the hell I was trying to do with that part of the head. Okay, and I'll need to do even closer look and do even smaller. Oh no, not 1 pixel. Let me at least have 4 of them. Your mom lets you have 4 pixels? Yes, she does. I'm even allowed to sit at the adult table. Oh, this is... Maybe I can do it this... No. But I can definitely do it this way. Okay, how does this look? A little bit scuffed. Sure. What about if I add the ears? Nope. Okay, so I'll need to probably increase my size. Alright, even if I'm no, if I'm using wrong color, it's not gonna be good because this brush is trying to have soft edges, which probably will end up with me suffering if I use the wrong colors. Let's do it this way. Let's see. Oh God, this looks so cursed. What do you have me? For a freaking demon? Yeah, of course. What did you expect, woman? To be fair, she will probably be nice about it. Even if I ask her to be as honest and brutal as possible. Oops. Uh, that's also going to be very... Maybe I need to add line art hair back and do it into black. strand of hair like this, because this seems to be the bit of skin seemed a little bit too weird in my opinion. Does this look better? This looks now bad. Okay. But that can be amended by being changed in size. Maybe like this, and okay. And maybe removing it this way. I guess kind of works. Oh my god. This goes around the height of her titties, which means the color needs to be here. Wait, no. This way, yep, it's above. Let's try it till here. Oh, no, no, no. Oh no. Wrong layer, always wrong layer. I think I managed to mess up layers more times than people who draw quickly. Fuck my life. And I might have to delete a little bit of the hair here because it looks a little bit weird, but we'll see. And the hair, let's say it will end like this. Let's see. Maybe here's the size a little bit so that I don't have to paint it in for hours. This should be good. I don't understand how people... I mean, she's already used it, right? But still coming on and someone you don't know just talking to you when you don't usually talk to anyone, that's such a weird feeling. Color picker, here it is. Now color. Is it correct? Yeah, it is. So let's see. You're not going to get a tail because I I just don't think I have the energy to add it. I'll be 55th Street with you. Let's try like this, like this, like this. This looks relatively okay. What the fuck is this song? I'm so glad I found a random Nightcore playlist. You even gave him a... What is... Okay. What is this one? Oh yeah, it doesn't work here. Oh, don't want you back, okay. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm curious whether it actually pushes people down, whether Twitch actually pushes people down in the algorithm or something like that when it comes to streams marked as sexual. Oh. Is 4,500 bits not good enough? In kilobits? I don't know. Current bitrate. We recommend you that you use 2,500. Oh my god. Isn't that a little too little? Isn't that way too little for that? Okay, mod actions. So much. There's so many things. I definitely need to find a way how to does this mean it's bad? Wait, let me try and ask others about this. Let's do... I hope it doesn't show. Yeah, it didn't show. Oh, thank God. I'm not not that stupid. Is this bad? Question mark. Where is my OBS? OBS is modify. Got it set to 4.5K. As I found online to be a good number. Got it set to 4.5K. Yeah, that's about as message as it can be. And oh yeah, and that's the bit rate that's consistent. Where's the minimize this? Minimize this. Okay, I can go back to being with the chats open. And yeah, definitely a two screen setup is definitely not enough. Let's see. Oh my god. The only thing that I seem to have, let's do it this way. The only thing that I seem to have after drinking about 2.5 monsters so far, I'm still tired. Great. Except my head hurts a little bit. That's gonna work itself out. Oh my god. Understand, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell. Wait, is it actually? It's getting scratched, oh my god. That's why you need to change the tips. How many tips how often are you going to get through those tips? Or am I just a barbarian trying to press on the tip with the might of Zeus? Which is also very probable. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, gonna make you understand. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Cry, never gonna say goodbye. I'm probably just using the pen like a barbarian. That's an absolute 100% situation. Or pen nip or whatever it's called. Never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie. Oh my god. My eyes are still so freaking tired that even though I'm drawing with a singular color, it, it feels to me as if